Hello. How are you good people doing? Okay, I'm on this thing. It is looking different in here. I am walking and talking. Um, I am here now, so get on with it while we get on with it. How are things going, folks? How are things going? Ah, man, it's been a minute since I've been on this Mac, and it's an old one. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, folks. Hello. Thank you all for those that come in and for those that catch the rebroadcast. I thank you. I thank you. I do appreciate it. Uh, it has been a moment. How has your week been? How has your week been? Mine has been pretty good. Mine has been pretty good. Uh, the weather has been tricky. It's been good for some days and some days not so good, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Get into this walking and talking. Whew. There will be moments of silence, folks, as I go along. There will be moments of silence. But yet, it is the weekend, folks. It is Friday. Please, as always, this is a budgeting channel. So, coin watch, make sure that you are watching your coins. Make sure that you are watching your coins. Those pennies are very important. Hello, Marlene. How are you? You are up early, and maybe it's an all the time thing. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in and stopping by and thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Woo. Yes, make sure that you are watching your coins over the weekend, folks. And as always, make sure that you are watching your coins. But we talked about a few things, like I mentioned before, there may be moments of silence, but nonetheless, got some of my notes here. And as always, be safe. Just about to head to bed. LOL. You're just getting off. Okay. Sleep well, Marlene. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for popping in. Sleep well. Sleep well. As always, be safe when you are out and about around here in your particular state, city, etc. Just be safe. Just please be safe. Please be safe. And also, if you have a subscription to Costco and you plan to go to Costco, please make sure that you do it now before Easter Sunday. They are supposed to be closed. I saw that popped up. So yeah, make sure that you go before Easter Sunday to get all the stuff that you need to get from Costco because they will be closed. They will be closed. And I'm not sure how banks and other places handle uh, Easter Monday. So check with your bank if you go inside to do transactions. And I know everyone does things online, etc. Or just go to the ATM machine. But if you go inside or think you may need to go inside, Monday, and if you're back in your particular city, etc., whoever you deal with, they may be closed on Easter Monday. Then again, maybe not, but yeah. Six Bows, hi, how are you? How are you and the girls doing? Thanks for popping in, Six Bows. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Marlene. Thank you so much, Marlene. Thank you so much. Go to bed at Costco's. Oh, they have good cheesecake. Yeah, I don't have a subscription to Costco's, but I did get a subscription to Sam's Club. They are running a deal. If you don't have Sam's Club, and if you are a new member, and I guess a new member, maybe after some period of time, if you had one, you can go and get one, and it counts as a new member. That is what I did the other day. $25 for a year's membership. $25, the basic one. And you can add someone else on too. I added my husband. He just needs to go and get the car. So I think they're running that until the 31st of this month. So if that is something that appeals to you, or you may want to try and do that, then you can do that. And yeah, I've been going there getting some Perrier water and a few things, just two of us. But yeah, in my brain, I'm going to use that to get some bulk item things that has a lot in it and repackage it shove it in the freezer for emergency supplies and just rotate things out that way. But yeah. Yes, thanks, Marlene. What is going on out here in the big wild world? Big chicken. Tyson's chicken. And I know they have other stuff also too. But Big Chicken, which is Tyson, I know you all may have been hearing about, they are hiring um, undocumented folks. I'm going to put it that way: undocumented folks, illegal aliens, etc. And at first, when I saw the story, it might have been last week. I had just started to read a few articles, and it was given conflicting stuff. Of course, they said that they were doing that, and then the company came out and said that they didn't, and then I just put it away. And so now I saw this another article, and there are plenty. There are plenty. So if this is a story that interests you, then please go and check it out, because I'm sure that the conversation is ever changing and moving, etc. We have to be careful. They're talking about the great replacement theory with regards to, I think, humans and, you know, ethnicities, like race slash ethnicities, you know, changing the demographics of the world, which has already happened, but nonetheless, more of it and more of it and more of it, to what others, the majority at one time, is afraid. Now we have to talk about a whole lot of things. Job replacement theory in this case, and that has probably been happening, and people just weren't paying attention to it, etc. So just have to be careful. But anyway, from the little bit that I have seen and heard of it, the first number I heard was like 5,200, that 5,200 migrants were going to be hired. And then in this article, I heard they are saying Tyson, Big Chicken Tyson is saying that they employ 100,000 people for the different positions that are, what are the positions? Loading the tray. Oh, here it is. Loading the trays, washing the chicken, and removing bones. It's inspecting for bones, washing the chicken, and then loading up the trays to, I guess, place on a conveyor belt or something or another like that. So Tyson says, Big Chicken Tyson says that they employ 100,000 people for that particular thing. They also said in the article, these are just a few of the points, that they had planned back in 2022 to hire 2,500 refugees. And also at the same time, they were going to help them with services so that they can become legal to work in the United States also too. So they had something back in 2022, and this is just what this is saying. It is possible that they had those intentions. Boop, boop, boop. Have a great one, Marlene. Thank you so much. Maybe they had intentions of doing this way before 2022, but nonetheless, those jobs, I'll just have to say, may or may not be gone at this particular point. Of course, there's a lot of information out here. We're getting reports, etc. So if it's you or someone that you know that may be in the states that Tyson says plants, and I did go and I print out a thing and I got a list of states and I rattled them off. And some of the places says plant behind it, and some of the places does not say plant behind it. Doesn't mean that it isn't a plant, and it's just one of Tyson's assets. Could be, you know, part of their corporate thing, or they're just located here so that they can have, you know, visibility for the politics, et cetera, like they do for DC with the lobby and all of that other type of stuff. But yeah, you got to be careful. And we know that a lot of people have been getting laid off. Jobs are cutting back on hours. The jobs are just going away. This is a budgeting challenge. So please make sure that as best you can, you try to get and keep your finances intact, undercover, get it straight, etc. And like I said, when I am speaking to you all and all that watch live and catch the rebroadcast on this and any other live that I do, I am talking to myself also. A whole lot of moving parts going over here. It has gotten a whole lot better than where I was before, but there is just so much to do. And when I write it down, it's like blows my mind. And this, not just with regards to the budgeting part and all this and that, those type of things. That is important. And that is where I have made great improvement. Also, the part of, you know, the longevity, the generational planning stuff, et cetera, also too. And those things cost money also too. So it's like you're always, you know, trying to get money, save up money, get the money from someplace, et cetera, to do these whole host of things. But yeah, job replacement theory, that is that has always been happening. People really, if they look into the political or have been watching the political part of it, it's been happening since jobs started to really go, overseas to other places, and it's just been a different iteration of it as it has happened. And maybe when it first started happening with the NAFTA, North American Free Trade Agreement under President Clinton, it probably was happening before then, but people weren't watching or paying attention to it. And then when that came about, people probably still weren't paying attention, but hey, they knew that acronym and what it stood for, and that meant that their jobs could possibly. Then people say, okay, well, my job isn't going to go because, the jobs that are going are these manufacturing jobs. I'm not in manufacturing, but life is what it is. You aren't in manufacturing this day, but next year, next month, you may be, or your family, someone in your family, etc. Got to be mindful and careful. So the one thing that people, as we know, you want to keep control, or you can only control the things that you can control. And if it's your money, then you can control that. Just gotta get ourselves together, get yourself together, and do that, and do the right thing for yourself. It is only going to help you. It is only going to help you. We just had the 19 happen, and people's financial situations was just totally out of whack for whatever reason. Besides the 19, there may have been stuff going on prior to that. It is just a lot. So please make sure that you get your affairs in order. I will getting mine in order and trying to keep them in order, and planning for other things also into, because no one's going to save you. No one is going to save you. No one is going to save you. And this crisis that is out here, you see what it is, what is happening, what is being done, what is being given to others, etc., amidst all of this. And it is interesting, folks. It is interesting. It is interesting. Save yourself. Yeah, and some of the places what Big Chicken Tyson, Big Chicken has locations, whether they are plants or other type of things, is Alabama, Arkansas, California, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, and that was one of the not Illinois, Iowa, Indiana, Iowa, call out the states, Kansas, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, North Carolina, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, South Carolina. I wrote down the initials: South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, Washington State, of course, and Wisconsin. Those are the places that have plants. Tyson has plants or some type of facility, because in the listing that I printed out, it didn't say plant behind it. Some places said plant, some places did not say plant. But yeah, just make sure you are getting your money together, getting your finances together, straight, etc., so that if something like this happens in your industry, in your sector, your job sector, etc., that you are insulated. You don't have to worry about it too much. You can go get some other job. You or your spouse, significant other, can go get some other job and move on, because you will keep on hearing about these things. Of course, we hear about journalists getting laid off, folks going on strike all of last year, and they continue to do it. The health industry, the auto workers went on strike. Other folks have gone on strike. It is becoming crazy, crazy. Tech folks are getting laid off. And for some of these jobs, it's easy for people to, go into another job somewhat rather easily, depending on their skills and stuff. And then for some, not so much. Yeah, just make sure that you take care of yourself. Yeah, get those finances in order. Speaking of finances, not so much, but the lottery. For those that play it, I do play it sometimes when I remember to go get a ticket on Wednesday, my spend day, but most of the time I forget. At 1.7 billion between the Powerball and the Mega Millions is up for grabs between the two. And if your state is one that participates in, this is your little reminder that, hey, if you want to go get a lottery ticket or something, take a chance, and yeah, you can do that. Yeah, Big Chicken Tyson. Gotta look out for yourself, folks. Got to look out for yourself. Get those coins together. budget, get those coins together, cut back where you can, you know, and I know for myself where I need to cut back, and I have been cutting back, over time on some things, and it's been great. My voice seems like it's trying to go out. Ugh, yeah. You don't want to be held hostage. Yes, we know that we need our jobs, etc., but we have to manage and be in control of what it is that we can be in control of, which is the income that we have coming in. But we don't want to be held hostage to. If you are in one of these particular industries that they've been laying off folks, cutting back the hours, etc., but it hasn't happened to you, that is your sign. There were probably other signs prior, but if that is happening with you in your sector, your job sector, that is your sign. That one, you may need to start looking for other jobs, but definitely always getting that money together, getting that money and that finance together. Because if it does happen, even if you go to reduce hours means reduce pay. You're still going to have the same bills coming in, your rent, mortgage, utilities, all the things you have going for your children that your children actually do in fact need. And of course, most parents aren't going to stop what it is that their children need. They will give up something for themselves, or not do a bill for a month or two so that their kid can keep doing the things that they need to do, etc. That is how we are as parents. But yeah, if the hours are being cut, etc., and layoffs have happened in your job, that is your sign. And it may be your wake-up call also into. So just get it together. Just get it together. Plan, budget, start to cut back slowly. And I know that, and it does take time because the mindset shift just does not happen all at once. The mindset shift does not happen all at once. It takes a while. And for some things, it may take 6 months, a year, etc. And then some things maybe not so much. I don't know. Maybe you have a smoke, if you smoke or something, and you got cigarettes a lot, etc. That may be something. That's that may be something that may take you a while. And you may have some aids like going to um, smoking cessation groups, or you may get patches, etc., something other like that, maybe something medical to help with that, and that is a great thing. And that may shorten the time that you are able to move from to quit smoking, to move from smoking, and then save that money, etc. But yeah, the mindset shift does not happen all at once. When you need to start reducing things so that you can save money, etc. And also the mindset shift just in general with regards to the whole process. Like, oh, I've been spending too much money on frivolous stuff, just doing stuff, going to lunches, brunches, etc., taking trips, going to sporting events, going to bars, eating out, etc., whatever it is, big or little, major or minor that you have been doing, just in general, that whole mindset shift thing may take a while to take hold and for you to, move on past it and start doing better with your money. It takes time. I am here to testify that it takes time. But don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. You can do it. You can do it. There has ever been a time to shout out an emergency fund. Now has been it, and many, many, many years and moons ago has been the time. Please make sure budgeting and getting that emergency fund, the debt, etc., all together, all together. Yes, start paying that debt down. That emergency fund is going to be critical because anytime anything can happen with your job, or even just with our getting in the car every day and being out here on these streets, and an accident can happen, and that will become a mess. And then the medical part will become a mess if you may or may not have medical insurance. Some jobs don't offer it, and then some people just can't afford it. Private insurance, and it is what it is. Been there. So yeah, like I said, what it is that you can't control, when you get your income, your money, start to do what it is that you know that you need to do to save yourself, because no one will. I do thank you for being here. I do thank you for being here. I'll probably come back with a silent line later this morning. But thank you so much for the folks that came into the live, Six Goals and Marlene Sanders and any that are watching in the bushes. Hopefully this was helpful to you. And I do appreciate you coming in. Woo! Like, why did she say woo? Yeah, I am going to get off of here, folks. Once again, thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Take care. Happy Friday. Coin watch. Hashtag coin watch is in effect, folks. Make sure that you are watching your coins over the weekend. Do take care and have a great Friday. Woo! Oh, it's Wanda. Oh, come on. What?